Hey there, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. It's the first day out of chemo. It's so weird. It's like I always say it's like a switch of a light flip of a switch. Chemo brain. It's like someone turned the lights on when the chemo starts to go away. And today's that day. It's lovely. Oh, but I'm feeling a bit wrecked this week because unfortunately, chemo's been getting better for me ever since I went to California. If you remember, a few months back, I went and met with a geneticist who did all kinds of tests and was like, hey, Nicole, I think the best diet for you is to include this, and your best vitamins and minerals to include this. And ever since I switched to that, to be honest, I've felt more powerful. My body is working. I sleep, and the chemo is tolerable. I don't have all the stomach issues that I normally do or have for 4 years. I wish someone had told me this from the beginning. I wish I'd had this information. Would it have changed? I don't know. Anyways, it's a good day. And even though I'm feeling a little tired, it's spring outside, and I'm gonna go visit a friend. I'm laughing because I'm going to try to ride my bicycle to his house because it is so beautiful out today. But if you remember the last time that we chatted, I crushed myself. The last time we chatted. I was so excited that it was spring and that this body is working, and that was just so lovely. It's so lovely that, like, when I say stand up, it stands up. It's so lovely that I can put my music on and ride around my bicycle in the neighborhood. I mean, it's just so joyous, right? And why wouldn't I? But last weekend, I got so cocky that I crushed myself, and I was limping literally because I gave myself shin splints and just wrecked, pulled a lot of muscles. Oh, it was bad. But during chemo, I was sitting there having to pay attention to the pain because it wasn't good. But it still made me smile because I did that. It wasn't treatment, it wasn't cancer. It was my dumbass. So we try to learn, right? Be better. Which is why today I have rubbed myself with CBD lotions and also relaxants and stuff before I get on the bike. I'm just making myself a little green juice. Greens and mushrooms. I have to tell you, I found this stuff and it is the first time in 4 years that it's palatable. Like, I have no problem. I mean, you remember when I used to make brown sludge because I just wanted anything that would save me to be in my drinks, which is, I'm still drinking mushrooms, but yeah. So I was thinking this week about, especially with the chemo hitting me again and having hurt myself last weekend, trying to physically move too much. What is the... We've been talking about this. What is the thing that keeps you going, right? What is the thing that tells your brain that even though last Monday you were limping and couldn't walk because you went too hard on your bike, that says, hey, let's get back on our bike today, right? Is that resilience? Or is it tenacity? I was talking about this with a friend the other day. The difference between resilience and tenacity. I think resilience is something that you have to go through, right? You have to move forward to survive. It's like growing up with a father that chose to surround us in a world of alcoholism and physical, emotional, and sexual violence. Yay, to get through that and still be a functioning human being is resilience to me. But I think tenacity is when we make the choice to move forward, right? The tenacity of a person learning a physical sport or learning how to code or, whatever you're learning to do, you put yourself into a mode of willing repetition, of willing continue move forward. And even though it's hard and even though it's gross and it can be, right? I mean, the last 4 years has been really hard and gross. It's been really hard and gross. But today I don't move forward with resilience. Today, this is about tenacity. Today, it's a choice that even though I know that this disease is gonna kill me at some point, I am going to believe in today and get up and make the best of it, and that I can make that choice, right? I don't know. I've just been giving a lot of thought to obviously what is keeping us going, what makes us move forward, because I want to hold on to it. Just like as I've learned over the last 4 years that something in my diet is helping, so I don't let go of any of it. Resilience, tenacity. And I kind of, because I'm going through a lot of testing right now, and I'm going to be starting lung radiation again, because there's growth, but there's still an answer, which means willingness to walk back into treatment, right? Is it resilience because I want to stay alive? Or is it tenacity because I think if I just keep eating the right things and moving my body as much as possible, as much as it will allow, and during the treatment, then I can be here for a bit longer. Resilience or tenacity? I don't know. What do you think? All right. Well, enough of that. I'm going to jump on my bike and enjoy this beautiful day here in Chicago. And hopefully my wife rode her bike to work today. And so if the timing works out, I'm going to meet her and ride our bikes home. It might be simple, but it's beautiful. All right. I'll talk to you later. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. I really, I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you. Let me say something really quick. I had a really beautiful morning. I was able to, have a cup of coffee, take my dog for a walk, jump on a bike, and go to a friend's house. All in a chemo week. The end of a chemo week. Wow. But really, it was just going to a friend's house and spending a couple hours chatting and having coffee and laughing and crying and all the things that you do with humans, We've talked about, I take a lot of resource, a lot of energy from human interaction and from community. And I lost that with cancer, and I definitely lost it when you laid COVID on top of it. I've been going out around the world, but I'm very strict on my COVID and any bug protocols because I'm having lung work, so I have to, which means I don't get that resource of being in person and to be maskless and to be physical, to give hugs without thinking But coming home today and thinking about how marvelous it was, I thought, I haven't had the traditional ability to tap into that resource, but I have had that resource, and it's been you. You not only have been here to support me, but you also bring yourself to the conversation. You share with me your trials and tribulations, your inspirations, the whole of you. And People don't do that anymore. No one ever wants to burden me. So they never ask for advice or share their stories of conflict or, And so I just thank you for being here, but thank you for being here. I hope that makes sense. Okay, say bye. Say bye. Bye.